Hello, my friends, and welcome back. Thank you for being with me again today. If you want to know how your future, your economic future will be, just look at the stock market. And not only look at the stock market, look at the trends. And obviously, the trends nowadays are not rosy. They are rosy for some companies, which are the energy companies, the oil, gas, but not for really the other ones, the other companies that are struggling. There are always going to be certain companies that their products produce will be needed, like energy, for instance. Grains. Well, you see what happens with grains. But there are some that people will just give up because they will not be necessary in the future, so they will not consume it. They can live without it. So this article, I have it from Moneywise from May 31st, 2022 by Jing Pan. And this is the title. Jeremy Grantham warns the S&P 500 will likely plunge another 40% minimum. You know what 40% minimum is for a stock market? I can't even imagine what it is. With stocks pulling back substantially from earlier heights, some say that the market could reach a bottom soon. But according to legendary investor Jeremy Grantham, that's not going to be the case. In a recent interview with CNBC, Grantham predicts that the market tumble is far from being done. And I'm quoting, "The other day, we were down 19.9% on the S&P 500 and about 27% on the Nasdaq. At a minimum, we are likely to do twice that minimum. So that's minimum 40%. If we're unlucky, which is quite possible, we would do three legs like that," he said. That's a scary picture. A lot of stocks are already in correction territory. If the market continues to plunge, many investors' portfolios will be deep in the red. And I'm quoting, we should be in some sort of recession fairly quickly, and profit margins from a real peak have a long way that they can decline, end quote. Grantham is the co-founder and investment chief at asset management firm Grantham, Mayo and Van Otterloo. Given his gloomy forecast, um, what can we say? Gloomy forecast. What are you going to do? How can you save your money? What could you invest in? Run into the energy sector if you have any room, but I doubt you would be able to invest in that. Then what else? Always properties, right? And gold. Those, I'm not giving you financial advice here. It's just mentioning the obvious. It is common knowledge. It's not like, oh my God, this is a secret. It's not a secret. Properties, houses, land, and gold. These are the most stable, that proven to be more stable along, the obviously the properties. You have to know kind of when to buy them. You can't just buy them when they're on the top and then, but with time they come back, they bounce back if you can hold it that long. Remember the 2008 housing bubble in the United States? How long before it bounced back? 10 years or so to where it was. So nevertheless, it doesn't look good. The inflation is high, consumer price is high, incomes are going to be stagnant. We're going to be in a stagflation, which is high inflation, and stagnation in the production, no expansion of economies. That's stagnation and inflation. That means what? No production, but the prices will increase. Why? Because there's going to be less supply for the same or higher demand. Thank you very much. That's coronavirus and sanctions on Russia. Excellent. But the problem is as I said, some industries are making a kill. Financial industry and how do you call them? The energy sector. Great. They doubled their profits. The Russians, even the Iranians, they did what, 60% or something profit more than year to year or something. I'm not going to talk about the Saudis or Shell or Chevron, which had its license extended and expanded in Venezuela somehow by the United States. It's unbelievable. This virtue signaling is situational. We do, we use here, but we don't use it here. We're virtuous here. We're kind of measured here. Doesn't work that way. You either or. You're either against the crime or you're for the crime. You can be kind of for, kind of against. So if you think that this country is not respecting the human rights, or you think it's a dictatorship, you can't just go half measure unless you say, okay, I'm going to deal with you and we're going to have regular trading partnership. Or you say, okay, we're not going to talk to you. What is that? Yes here, but not here. Yes here, the way we like it. That tells me that's based on something else, not on virtue or with or morality. Well, these are our elected officials at the whim of whoever is out there. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and if you have any money, save them somewhere not as liquid it is as you know. Thank you. Bye-bye.